Good afternoon, Manchester. Welcome to the January 10, 2020 edition of The Pulse, the first edition of the year and decade. I'm Lena Morosky.
And I'm Alec Barros. Thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to be bringing you the latest stories about our Manchester community.
This week on The Pulse, Jessica Pardi highlights New Year's resolutions being made in Manchester.
And then, Mikey Borden takes us into the EMT classes held at MHS and the special opportunities they're providing students.
We have all this and much more on this edition of The Pulse.
From the MHS TV studio, The Pulse starts now.
Since November 4th, certain MHS students have been attending an extra class after school in order to become a certified emergency medical technician. Mikey Borden heads to the class to get an inside look about this amazing opportunity.
Manchester High School has many opportunities for students to expand their knowledge. One of these includes the EMT program. This program helps students expand their knowledge in the medical field and practice and perfect their skills to hopefully become licensed professionals in the future. On Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, students go to an after-school class in Bentley to learn all it takes to be an EMT. All of the people who teach the EMT class are involved in the emergency medical services and are highly qualified.
I am a paramedic. I was a flight medic in the military for 8 years, and I'm on the SWAT team. I've been in EMS for 10 years.
I have been in EMS for 10 years. I started as an EMT in 2010 at the Ambulance Service of Manchester, got my paramedic license and my EMSI, and now I'm here teaching.
Mr. Stephenson, the MCA assistant principal, coordinated with the EMS professionals to make this class possible. We went to Mr. Stephenson to learn more.
You got to expect that you're going to put a lot of time in. So it's 9 hours a week of class on top of everything that you're doing. It's going to be some Saturdays. You got to expect that there's a level of maturity that comes with interacting with community members and people that are in their worst moments when they have to call you to come in and help them. But at the same time, you have tremendous rewards that come out of it. So you'll come out with being a card-carrying EMT and able to go straight into work. Whether you want to do that as a full-time job or you want to do that as something where while you're in college, like an on-campus EMT, you have that. You kind of keep telling yourself that when you're putting in those long days and those long hours, that there's a lot of rewards that come with it as well.
Thanks to the EMT program, students are able to get hands-on experience and prepare for their futures in the medical field. We really wish them luck on their certification process. If you're interested in joining this program, please contact Mr. Stephenson for more information. From Manchester and The Pulse, this has been Dominic Cavallo reporting.
The best of wishes to all the students in the EMT course. Wishing you all luck on future exams and practicals.
We are well into a month of the winter sports season. Many athletes have already gained success in this short time span. Benjamin Roy gives us an inside look into some of the most anticipated sports seasons of the year.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the MHS Athletic Update. I'm Benjamin Roy. On this program, I'll provide you with an update on how our MHS sport teams have been performing and also highlight some key players who have been making a difference on the athletic fields. I've got you covered from the basketball court to the hockey rink. Last Monday, our boys basketball team fell to East Catholic 74-41. Red Hawk Pat Jordan was the leading scorer for the team this game, bucketing 12 points. The boys are putting behind this loss and focusing on their next game, which is away January 15th at Tallinn High School. Additionally, girls basketball fell to East Catholic Monday, January 6th with a score of 56-48 in a very close game. Red Hawk Tiana Tyson was the leading scorer for Manchester, bucketing 20 points. The girls look forward to their next home game on January 15th against Tallinn. Make sure to come out and support the girls. Manchester Wrestling has had a great start to the season. They went 3-1 in their last meet, securing wins over Granby, Bacon Academy, and Rocky Hill. Red Hawk wrestler Trayvon Nieves won all of his matches and is now 16-0 on the season. Their next competition is at the Greater Hartford Invite on January 11th. Manchester Track competed in the Elm City Coaches Invitational this past weekend. Eric Tan placed third in shot put, Kate Headland placed first in the 1600 meter, and Hector Sanchez placed sixth in pole vaulting. Track's next meet is Saturday, January 11th at the Yale's Cox Cage. Manchester Boys Swim had their first meet on January 7th at Rocky Hill. Due to the dwindling numbers of the team, the boys are forced to step up their work ethic to succeed. Next episode, I'll dive into the boys' successes this season and how they're dealing with the limited number of swimmers. Now onto the ice, where ice hockey won 2-1 over Housatonic. Manchester junior Sam Headland had both goals for Newington Co-op. The boys look to carry the momentum to the next game away at U.S. Smith on January 11th. Well, that's all for today. Tune in next episode for your updates on Manchester athletics. I'm Benjamin Roy, and this has been the MHS Athletic Update. Back to you, Lena and Alec.
Congratulations to all winter sports athletes who have already found success in their seasons, and good luck in future competitions.
As the ball dropped in Times Square, many people set resolutions for the new year. Jessica Pardi took to the halls to share what MHS students are setting their sights on in 2020.
New year, new me is a common statement heard and said a lot around this time of year. But how often do these goals really hold up? I hit the halls to see what MHS students and faculty have to say about their very own resolutions.
My New Year's resolution is to maintain a 3.0 GPA or higher.
To keep my grades up and to get a job as well.
Get my grades up because right now I'm kind of struggling. I just need to bring them up.
My New Year's resolution is to academically get better at school and to maintain all my grades.
Not only do students have goals they'd like to achieve, but their teachers do as well.
My school-related New Year's resolution is to pass back graded papers in a more timely manner.
As a teacher, my number one New Year's resolution this year is to listen to my students more.
Guidance counselor Ms. Jackson shares some tips that will help students achieve their academic goals.
So a great one is Naviance. Everyone loves to go on Naviance to write their academic and career goals. So that's something that they can access on their Chromebooks, on their phones. They can meet with their counselors to kind of review those goals. An academic planner, which most students use, they could use that. And maybe just talking to a counselor about their goals.
Ms. Jackson also gives her advice on how to keep on track through the rest of the semester.
I would recommend that students just take advantage, attend Flex, make sure that they're getting all their assignments in, making sure that they're ready for their midterms because grades do matter.
Good luck, MHS. I wish you the best in completing your goals in 2020. From Manchester, this has been Jessica Pardi reporting.
Make sure to utilize resources here in school in order to achieve your goals for 2020.
That's all the time we have for you today, Manchester. The Pulse will be taking a break for midterm exams. We'll be back in time for Valentine's Day on February 14th.
If you have any story ideas you think should be included in our program, email Mr. Larson at b11elars@mpspride.org.
Make sure to follow us on social media and check out our past work by heading to mhstelevision.com.
I'm Lena Morosky.
And I'm Alec Barros, and this has been
The Pulse.